It's a beautiful Monday and you're welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz here on the JoyNews channel. My name is Doreen Avio. Of course, lots of exciting events happened over the weekend. I will tell you about one beautiful musical event that happened at Alliance Francaise. But of course, I also have some updates on the MP for Ketu South. I mean, she was the former Deputy Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture. She was an actress, but she's been revealing some things. Perhaps you've seen her in the movie, but you did not know how probably the role she played in that movie affected her one way or the other. Kwesi P is also in the news. This and many more right here on the show. Don't go away. If you're just joining me, this is Let's Talk Showbiz, and we're starting with the musical event that happened at Alliance Francaise. Now, it's dubbed Paco Fest. Now, the person who put this together is actually called Paco. He's been doing this for the past 5 years, and usually it's done in the United States. But of course, this is the third edition right here in Ghana, and he also involves some great musicians you can think of. I'm talking about Bessie Simons, Jedouble Ambule, Lamisi, and a host of others. But the event was hosted by my colleague Ibrahim Bembako. He's brought this together. Let's have a feel of it. Maybe you were not there, I was not there, but you know, just watching it and getting to know that there's something great that always happens or every year at Alliance Francaise.
The third edition of the Paco Fest took place at Alliance Francaise with Lamisi, Bessie Simons, Jedouble Ambule, and Paco with his Afrofusion orchestra, thrilling patrons to authentic African rhythms. Lamisi, Bessie Simons, and Ambule expressed their profound excitement about the Paco Fest.
They were very lively, I must.
What does it tell you of your music? If they were lively enough to you?
I think with the expatriates, they really appreciate arts. They don't need to understand the language, but once it's good, it sounds good to them. They enjoy it and they give it that positive vibe and energy whilst performing.
Beautiful, beautiful energy. I mean, it was so good. People are here to enjoy themselves, listen to good music, and you always want the audience to be part of your show. And I mean, and they showed it, and it was so great. It bounces back to us and it makes us perform better. I really enjoyed it.
How do you see the Paco Fest,
Fantastic. We need such things in Ghana. I mean, it gives us something to look forward to. They have this all over, you know, the world. We don't have any such festival. I mean, this festival is an international one. And I mean, big ups to Paco. I mean, for bringing this to Ghana. I think he's done a lot. I mean, when I came to Ghana, Paco was the first drummer I played with. And it always gives me joy to see him progressing from one stage. I mean, he is too much. He's too much.
I mean, you know, it's always pleasant, you know, when you're on the floor performing, people sitting down listening, and you can see from the reaction of them, if the music is good or not, they're going to tell you what to play the next time around. So we keep on reading each other and seeing how, you know, we're going to, because we're here to entertain them. And we've got to make sure that the entertainment side is always taking place.
Well, I don't know what you think of the festival itself by Paco, the drummer.
Oh, I mean, it's a good thing that he's doing because him being in the States, you know, doing some other things in the States and coming back, these are the things that we need to do. Okay. Because if we don't do it for ourselves, who's going to do it? So the initiative that he's taking like every year, trying to come and establish this, I think is wonderful.
Paco, the festival host, who was excited about the festival, said he brought it to Ghana because his people need to enjoy what he has been doing around the world.
Yeah, because, you know, my hometown, they need to enjoy me and enjoy the music I'm doing. So I feel like when I do that too, I think it will help, you know, people will travel around and come. As Mr. John Cantor, the professor of music, he came out, you know, so I think if I keep doing it, it's going to help. People will come and see it.
Okay, so that was a great event, exciting performances, great personalities. Perhaps you didn't go by, I know you missed out on it. Next year, you can be a part of this beautiful and great event, and I'm sure when it goes all the way to the States, we'll definitely bring you updates on that as well. Now let's move straight to movies, and I have the MP for Ketu South, Honorable Jifa Gomashi, in the news. So Aisha Ibrahim caught up with her, of course, on Personality Profile on the JoyNews channel, and you know, she's been talking about some roles she played in movies, the fact that, you know, in as much as we've seen her do movies, did you know she wanted to be a lawyer? Well, she'll tell you more in this interview. But interestingly, if you're someone who was born around the 90s or who grew up around the 90s, then you probably remember this movie, Ghost Tears. Me, at the point when I watched that movie, I couldn't sleep. But she played the role of a wicked stepmother, and she said after playing that role, what some students did to her by the roadside, calling her killer. I mean, quite a number of things she said in that interview. So you might want to have, you know, watch what she said in that personality interview with Aisha Ibrahim.
But what was the biggest thing that bothered you in the film industry? Also, particularly because you've been a tourism minister before.
No, what doesn't reflect who we are? You know, creative license. I know that if you're a creative, you are allowed to let your imagination go wild. That's how we have Harry Potter and all of these things.
Yeah.
But I worry about the image we paint, consciously or unconsciously, about our country, and what we stand for. I'm not very comfortable with us being embracing of everybody's culture and not ours. So we're in a hurry to make up like Nigerians, for example. We're in a hurry to sound like I wanna
Hollywood.
Yeah, but you wanna and it's not who you are.
Yeah.
You know, and if we don't package that well, then we have nothing to sell.
Yeah.
Because nobody's interested in the photocopies. Everybody wants the original.
Original.
So if we can
the uniqueness.
Exactly. If we can situate our passion and our desire for everything else within ours, you know, find a fine blend, I'll be okay. But I think too often we are very quick to want to be like other people, and then it affects the growth of the industry.
That was Honorable Abla Jifa Gomashi, and it's quite interesting to know that she would want to be a lawyer, but all the Mokola thing is, you know, but I'm sure she would definitely pursue it once it's something that she has at heart. And the movie Ghost Tears, I remember that movie so well. Now let's move straight to Kwesi P. Looks like the month of February is obviously a month for a lot of musicians who, you know, put songs together to make us feel loved. He has an event coming up, but this morning he was on Daybreak Hits and he spoke about the dominance of Nigerian music here in Ghana. Quite interesting one, and well, he also spoke about the E-Levy. We all know it's something that everyone seems to be talking about. E-Levy Day. It's like everyone is talking about it. So let's take a listen to Kwesi P on this.
So that's the touch we're losing. That's the touch we're losing, yeah. And I don't know.
No, when you say the touch we're losing, which touch are you talking about?
I'm talking in terms of arrangement, sound, and also melodies.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's the thing that our brothers from the other side, you know, it's like I don't know what you're trying, you know, because their sound, their melodies. You know, once you hear their melodies, man, you cannot sit down. You have to dance with it. You know what I'm saying? And the beat and the arrangement. But in Ghana, Andy, if you can be honest with me, you know what I'm saying. Our sound now and arrangement, everything is like a 12 booms, you see. You know, so that's the reason why we're complaining that, you know, people are playing, you know, Nigerian songs and they're not playing ours, because we're losing that touch.
When you hear the proliferation of Nigerian songs on radio, or I mean everywhere, I mean yes.
Yeah.
How do you feel, and what do you say to that?
I feel very sad. I feel very, very sad, because once upon a time we were leading. We were leading, and all of a sudden everything just dropped. So it's really sad. But I hope and pray that we try to you know, change things, and then maybe if we can go back and do what we were doing, but try to modernize it, or maybe trick it a little bit, then we can move forward. But for now, if we're sticking to what we are doing now, I think it will be difficult for us to break the I think, you see, these things here, when we say we're talking about it, we're going to be here the whole day, because there are some things that needs to be done right. You know what I'm saying? This thing, I've had the chance to see the how do you call it, the percentage you pay when you do one mobile money transaction, and I think it's, to me personally, I think it's not too good. It's just too much. Yeah, and so there's a lot we can do to, you know, get all these taxes back without bringing this e-levy kind of noise, you know, in the system. Because to be honest with you, it has really like divided the whole nation as to who wants to benefit from those monies that, you know, they will be taking and all those stuff. And to me, I don't think it's right. You know.
I see.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, because it's just too much.
Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had a good time. My name is Doreen Avio. Remember to go on myjoyonline.com, the entertainment page, for more of our stories, and also go on the Joy Entertainment pages on social media. You get to see everything we do in your world of showbiz and entertainment. Remember, we are large and in charge. On Facebook and on Twitter, I'm Doreen Avio, and on Instagram, I'm Doreen_Avio. Remember, I will be back soon.